Nicodemus used 100 pounds of myrrh and aloes to embalm his body. All that stuff dries and it's like a cocoon. Like you're all cocooned up. You can't get out of that even if you were alive.
Yeah.
And they just see the empty cocoon sitting there when Peter and John run into the tomb. That's why John believes, because he's just looking at this like mummy-shaped wrapping and no Jesus inside, like he'd been vacuumed out or just passed through. And that's what he did. He passed through it, And I think left his image on the shroud, which is over the whole kabang.
Have you seen my episode on that?
No, I haven't. I got to see that.
You do, actually.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
It's probably had about 2.5 million views.
Yeah.
Over 3 hours. I don't know anyone who knows more about the Shroud than it was Father Andrew Dalton who teaches in Rome.
Absolutely. He knows
it was incredible. During
that
episode, I knew that people would convert, and we actually paused and offered a prayer for those people. Wow. And you should go check the comments. There's multiple people who said they've converted to Christianity just from
that's
hearing
amazing.
this
Praise
account.
God. Praise God. Praise God. Yeah. When I was a Protestant and about 12 years old, living in Connecticut at New London Groton sub bases down there, the Shroud came through to, I believe, Groton, which is a little Connecticut city across the river from us. And they did like a week-long symposium, and all like the synodologists that, had spent their lives working on the scroll were there, and they were presenting these technical presentations as well as popular ones. And it just blew everybody away, and like all the Christians, Catholic and Protestant from the whole region in southeast Connecticut and as far away as Boston and stuff like that, were driving down, and it was just amazing. And I was that whole experience totally convinced me. So I've always been a believer in the Shroud long before I came into the church, and people people just didn't. I would talk to people like, "Oh, I don't believe in the Shroud." I'm like, "Have you actually looked at it? This stuff is mind blowing."
Yeah, well, it's because of the fake news that came out from, was it Time?
What about the dating issue?
I forget who it was, but the same people who cast shadow on it said that they were wrong. I think the same publication issued a retraction.
On that?
Of course, nobody cared
nobody
about
hears. That's
so it's pretty wild. I really would encourage everybody watching this now, and you, go watch my interview with Father Andrew Dalton on the Shroud of Turin, because it is an absolute game changer. It was sensational. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Before you go, do us a favor, leave a comment, let us know what you thought of the video, like, and subscribe.